Yo, what up guys? This is Ricky from Project Attraction, here to give you elite dating and lifestyle training advice and answer all your dating questions. If you have any dating, game, lifestyle questions, hit us up at support@projectattraction.com. Today we're going to talk about what to do when you're out and you feel like you're just talking really fast, tripping over your words, and being really reactive when you're talking to a girl.
Something like a dream state, you call it a clean break. Do you feel the vibes, baby? Do you feel the vibes?
So we got a question today, and it was actually from a buddy of mine who goes out a lot too, and he was saying, he's like, how do I be more grounded while I'm when I go out? You know, he's like, I find that I'm talking really fast, you know, which is common when you're nervous, and then you're being reactive, you know, like the girl says something, you're like, oh, that's funny, or, you know, you don't know how to hold your frame. So you got to realize what this is, what's causing it, what's the root cause. A lot of times when guys go out, they're just so nervous and they have that anxiety, usually because they're not going out that often. I mean, if you're going out every day or 4 days a week or something like that, this stuff tends to kind of fix itself. But if you're not going out that often, you tend to get nervous. And so what's happening is you're feeding into that nervousness. You just want to get over it. You're like, if I just do some approaches and I get some girl's attention, she like laughs at my jokes, I'll feel good and then I can relax. And that's the wrong way to go about it, because you're going to be running around trying to get rid of this feeling, and you're kind of going by the feeling, you're letting the feeling take control. So rather, you might have heard me say a lot of my other videos, when I feel that way, because I feel that way too when I go out, to a certain extent, is I just acknowledge it. I acknowledge where I'm at. I acknowledge that I'm a little nervous at the beginning of the night, and so I use that when I go up and talk to a girl. I go, hey, what's up? I'm like, yeah, I'm actually really bad with women. I have bad social skills. And what that's doing is that's me going with the emotion I'm having. So I'm being very genuine when I approach. I'm not fighting it. I'm just kind of realizing how funny it is, like how stupid it is for me to be nervous. And a lot of times, that's the girl who will laugh at that, and then it puts me at ease anyways. But why she's laughing is because I'm being genuine. And then I see like, oh, there's nothing to be afraid of. Like nothing bad's gonna happen. I'm not gonna die if I'm nervous. You know, it's okay. A lot of guys, they're trying to fight that, you know, they're trying to put on this persona to combat that, and they're fighting against, I can't bring my other fist up, but it'd be like, like that. They're fighting against this feeling they have, and so it's just kind of like stifling them. Really, you have to go with it and just realize that you feel nervous and to go along with it. The other thing too, I would say point number 2 is to slow down. Just realize that you're nervous and go up and do sets, but don't force them to work so much. Really just go and have like a 10-second conversation. If she walks away, that's okay. Try to, the next set, do a 20-second conversation, you know, but go at your own pace and just tell the girl, like, sorry, I'm a little nervous, you know, and just be comfortable with that anxiety feeling and try to go with it instead of fighting against it. Point number 3 to do when you're out is remember to breathe. A lot of guys, when they're in set, they're so nervous, their blood's pumping so fast that they're just trying to think of what to say next, trying to ease the pain or ease the anxiety. But really, take a step back and just focus on your breathing. Even if you make this set a little bit awkward, maybe she asks you a question, take a breath. You can be like, nah, I don't want to answer that. Like in your head, say that. Just be like, Just be like, I want to talk about this. This is going to put me at ease, you know? Make yourself feel comfortable first. A high caliber man, someone who's alpha, does what he wants to do. A lot of guys can't do that because they're like, oh, I have to be polite. That's rude. That's rude if I do that. If I do that, I'm a douchebag. Dude, you're not a douchebag. Come on. You just want to talk about what you want to talk about. You want to set the rhythm, and you want to take the lead in the conversation, because all girls want leaders. They don't want guys that supplicate to them. So be a little bit rude if that means you take the lead. In the long run, she'll thank you for it. Now, those are 3 things you can do when you're just out and to do it. They're like the short techniques to do it. Long term, you have to change your lifestyle up, meaning you have to adopt such things as meditating. I recently started doing yoga a lot more. If you're tight, if you're tense from stress and just life in general, when you go out, you're gonna have that anxiety from approaching, and it's just gonna kind of like stack upon itself. So really you want to relieve some tension just from your day-to-day life by doing yoga, by doing meditation. Also eating healthy foods where you're really more cognitive, and it helps your cognitive skills with your brain function is going to help you. If you're eating a lot of junk food, it kind of makes you ADD. There's a lot of sugar and shit and preservatives in that. It kind of makes your brain just bounce all over the place and you can't really focus. If you eat healthy foods like greens, kale, whatever, you're gonna be able to focus a lot easier. It's a cleaner high, you know? You think of bad food, junk food is more of that quick high with a quick release, but in the long term, you know, you can't even talk to a girl because you can't focus. So that's really a lifestyle change you need to think about in the long term. That's gonna help you. And then when you go out, it's gonna be more at ease to feel the anxiety, calm it down, and then be a man on your path, talking to women, giving your gift as being a badass dude. So I hope that helps. Leave your questions down below or hit us up on our email at support@projectattraction.com. Until next time, peace.